Hey everyone, Stephen Fick from Davenriche European Martial Arts School. Today what I wanted to talk about was the difference between fighting and fencing. And there is a difference between these two things. Fighting is a natural response to stimuli. So let's say you are talking to one of your friends and another one of your friends who just borrowed the keys to your car tosses them to you. Well, you see it coming out of the corner of your eye, so your first natural response, protect your face. Well, if this was a combative situation and something surprised you from this angle and you protected your face, you also blocked your vision. That means that if this person was a distraction or he had other intentions, he could use that moment of your blocking of your vision to do something bad to you. Fencing, on the other hand, is trained response to stimuli. So with this being said, so that would be like, again, I'm talking to my friend and my other friend over here tosses some keys and I catch it out of the corner of my eye and I bat it aside and open up space. This is trained response. And trained response can be a multitude of things. But ultimately, the biggest difference between fencing and fighting is a trained response to stimuli. When someone is fighting, they are generally going to be using gross motor actions because it's our fight or flight response. That is, everything is big and you're trying to do as much damage as possible, or you're just throwing out attacks, trying to keep them as far away as possible. On the other hand, if I am fencing with a bladed weapon, I may want to bring them into the distance so I have more control of what's going on. Fighting is natural, fencing is trained. And once you've trained your responses, you are better able to act in a quick and controlled way. There's a wonderful book called The Talent Code, and I was able to listen to the author speak a couple of times. One of the things that he talks about is that in training you learn the scales, if you will, for like music, and I practice these scales all the time so that I know I'm always in pitch, and understanding these basics is what allows me to play more extravagant and complicated numbers. The same is true with a martial art. If I am training the basics, I just am able to build those up.